Hey everybody, I'm Brandon. You're watching ADHD Game Dev. Welcome back. Welcome for the first time. Good to see you. I want to talk about a video game design concept today. This is conceptual stuff. I want you to discuss in the comments and tell me what your thoughts on the subject are. I was at lunch with my dear wife the other day and we were talking about video games. I know, I'm a lucky fella, right? Anyway, so we were talking about video games and I was saying that I had thought that she would really think that the game Tiny Glade was a real hoot. I thought that would be right up her alley. Just sit there and it was amazing to me because she didn't get it. She didn't enjoy it. She was like, I don't get it. And the more we talked about it, the more I realized that her reaction was that I feel like I'm just making a wallpaper. What's the point? I want to go inside. I want to look around. I want to go to a neighbor's house. I want to plant the garden. I want to decorate the interior. I want to do something. And it got me to thinking about the expectation of the level of interactivity in a game that you might have. So a game like Tiny Glade or Townscaper, there's not a ton of interactivity. You build a town, you build a scene. Yes, you are making it wallpaper. You're making something that you don't interact with after it's done. The act of creating it is the process. Now, the really cool thing, I think, is that with smaller devs and indie devs and solo devs, this whole new concept, I think, new wave of development has gotten into this idea of pushing what a video game can be. All right. And at a baseline, I think that if it's not interactive, it's not a video game. It's got to be interactive. So for her, there wasn't enough interactivity. We used to play World of Warcraft together a lot. And I know, I'm lucky, right? And it was funny because there's a lot to do in World of Warcraft. And she would sit there and just fiddle with stuff and work on her specs and like work on her skills or go gather stuff, and she was just engaged in activity. And I kind of like wanted to go on a quest. It's different in mentality. I know you can see this this brain thing going on. The mentality of, can we go on a mission? Can we do a quest? And she's kind of like, she wants to be, and she wants to be in the world and to have things to do in the world. You see, so there's the difference in the mindset of that level of interactivity. And some people will have so far as a idle game that sits there and kind of plays itself and just sits there, and there's a low, even lower than, Tiny Glade or something, a lovely game like that, lower interactivity because the game is playing itself whether you're there or not. She wants to engage and to click and to touch and interact with it and have a lot to do, which is why she'll like a game like Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, because there's lots of activity. And for me, I want the mission and to go and to have a purpose in it. And for some people, they're perfectly happy to sit there and just do the painting interactivity. And it's low because they're making a wonderful scene and they're engaging with the world as a toy, you see. So I'm curious, how do you see it as a gamer? And if you're a dev yourself, how do you see that breakdown? What is that high interactivity versus low interactivity? A lot of things to do versus a place to be, I think is kind of where it falls. But I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are. If you haven't subbed already, we're on our way to 1,000 subs. I know you're probably shocked. You thought it was 10,000, but we're climbing the ranks around here, and I'm so happy that you chose to join and to be a part of this channel. We have a lovely Discord where we hang out as well, and I am working on a game called Tiny right now if you want to follow along and find out what that's all about. And I hope that you'll have a great day and that you will be awesome today. Bye, everybody.